Alright, do we have Mike now? We should have Mike now. Yes, I did in fact get hit by the snow. But here, take a look at this. Alright, do we have Mike now? We should have Mike now. Hold up one second. Yes, I did in fact get hit by the snow. But here, take a look at this. Alright, do we have Mike now? We should have Mike now. Okay. Sorry, I had to fix something on my computer. Yes, the stream is fairly recent, but look at this baby. Look at that thing. Isn't that amazing? That is a reproduction. This is a reproduction, Viking style, I guess I should say, since it's not exactly realistic to any of the discovered Viking helmets, but it's a rediscovered Viking ocular, or reproduction Viking ocular helmet, sort of the style of the German Buhelm, which was discovered in, which was a 10th century or 9th century Viking helmet, the only complete Viking helmet ever discovered. Varangian Guard helmet, yeah, pretty similar. Similar kind of concept. And so that's a Viking style helmet. You know, it's forged out of 16 gauge steel. Let me actually bring it back up again. Strange eyes, nope, that's just how they were designed. And why, you could have an interesting historical discussion about why it was that the Vikings liked these ocular style helmets. You can see the strap hanging out of the eye hole there for the leather liner, which I'll talk about in a second here. But it is, yeah, this is the real deal here. This is a full helmet. It's got a full aventail or camail around it. I think at this time the early ones were referred to as camail. The aventail terminology came later. And you may notice it's actually quite large, but this is the size that it's kind of supposed to be. And the reason for that makes sense if you think about it for a while. See, this is big. It's riveted on, so it's got these two steel ribs going across it, and then these other pieces that are riveted in, and then the steel rim all the way around with the mask riveted to the rim. And then inside, it's got this leather liner, this suspension liner inside it, which is designed to help keep it up off your head, because of course, if you've got a solid piece of steel like this, it weighs about 10, 12 pounds, something like that, so it's not light. So the top of your head is actually only about here on the helmet when you're wearing it. And that's so that if somebody clonks you on the top of the head, the helmet will shift and the lining will flex, and it won't just clang right into your skull, which of course would be a serious problem. Yeah, exactly, to prevent head trauma. A lot of armor had, and of course it's designed to also be worn underneath that with a padded cap, so I've got an arming cap on the way. And yeah, it's super neat. I'm working on putting together kind of full Viking kit, as it were. So I've already got the blade, the sword as well. This is a reproduction of a slightly later weapon. This is a reproduction sort of 11th century with, of course, the blunt tip. So it does not have a stabbing tip on it because this is live steel. It's got a very thick edge, so it's not designed to actually cut or stab somebody to death. So I could theoretically use this in some kind of mock fighting. It's too solid and too dangerous to be used in SCA heavy fighting, unfortunately. SCA has requirements on what kind of material you can use and what kind of paddings you have to use, of course. Which, naturally, that does not meet, because that is just a solid steel blade, and if I hit somebody in the arm or leg with that, it will break their bones. But, it's cool. How does the helmet look? The helmet looks rad. I've got a line on a mail shirt as well, so I'm working towards getting that together. I have to do some repairs on it. I'm working with a buddy to get it fixed up. But I'm kind of looking at, like I said, getting the full kit together that sort of a wealthy Vikingar of this period would have had. So that means helmet, although most Vikings would not have had anything like as nice a helmet as that. Helmet, round shield, mail shirt, spear, and then axe or sword. I've already got the sword, I need the spear, I need the shield, and I need to get the mail shirt fixed up. And at that point, I'll be pretty solid. Imperialis, Byrnie and Hauberk are actually pretty much the same term as far as we know. The Vikings basically used Byrnie to refer to a mail shirt of pretty much any size, although usually short-sleeved. So in that sense, this is a Byrnie, as opposed to one of the very long, almost dress-like or tunic-like hauberks that the Normans would have worn in later periods. But okay, so that's a little bit of armor discussion. So that helmet there is built in the It's not the pot helm style that you see in a lot of earlier helmets, where the helmet was kind of made in one piece, or mostly one piece. That's a riveted helmet. It's made out of multiple pieces. So you've got the rim, the face mask, you've got the two spines, and then you've got 4 separate pieces of metal that come up between the spines, and it's all riveted together. That's the Spanglehelm design, essentially, with the mask added, and then, of course, the curtain of mail that comes down around the neck and shoulders also added. It's a very, very nice piece of work. I spent some time cleaning the packing grease off it, getting it polished up, and then re-oiled for storage. I'll probably have to check to make sure my fingers haven't done anything to it, because finger oil can damage steel like that. But it's good. It's a very nice piece of gear. Like I said, the helmet weighs about 10 pounds. The mail shirt that I'm getting, once we've finished adding the panels to it and getting it set up, that will also weigh about 10 or 12 pounds. And then, of course, the shield, the sword, the spear. It's a pretty heavy set, especially because, as I mentioned, you need to have padding underneath it. Armor, metal armor, and mail in particular, mail just doesn't work without padding underneath it. Because think about it this way. Runes? A database of runestones, yes please, by all means. That would be very cool. Anyway, as I was saying, mail. Picture, you have your chainmail mesh, right? Which is just rings, generally riveted together. The mail on this helmet is actually just butted mail, so one second, let me pull it up again to show you. So if you look at the rings of this mail, they're just, there we go, now we're focused. They're not actually sealed. They are just crimped together with the ends touching. There's nothing holding them in place together. So if they were to be struck by a strong spear thrust or sword slash or any of that stuff, there's a chance the rings could be popped open, especially with a thrust. Arrows or spear thrusts could commonly pop open links like that, and then they would provide some resistance, but not a whole lot. Historically speaking, mail was... katanas. Historically speaking, mail was typically riveted. So you would have, little rivets. The ends of each ring would be hammered flat and bent over together and then riveted through the ring. And often you see a mail hauberks or something made with a row of solid rings that were just punched out of sheet metal, and then a row of riveted rings that are holding them on, and then another row of solid rings, etc. Butted mail historically wasn't really used in Europe for this reason, that it can be so easily penetrated. Fun fact, it was used in Japan. Japanese later armors sometimes contain patches of mail, kind of in the same places where Europeans used mail in late period plate armor. Armpits, groin, backs of the knees, that kind of thing. And as far as I know, most of that tends to just be butted mail. The Japanese did not at that point bother making riveted mail, really, which takes more metal and more time and is a lot more of a hassle, but is also more protective. So, pros and cons, kind of. I imagine by that period, because this was fairly late in history, like 1600s, I believe. At that period, it didn't matter all that much, to be honest, because it's not like you were engaging in long, complicated sword fights with somebody. But, in any case, let's jump back into it, shall we? So last time, if you'll recall, we died. Everybody did. Everything lost. So we're going to start again, and we're going to be a little bit more careful this time. And we're going to try to focus on not getting everyone killed. That will be the goal. So we're going to name these guys the Funny Lads of Funny Guy. We'll keep our permanent destruction. And is there a flag that has a spider on it? I don't think so. There's a flag with a raven on it. That'd be pretty good. Wear the helmet while playing. Look, man, if I wear the helmet, I can't wear my headphones. The headphones don't fit underneath the helmet. Otherwise, I would be tempted. Let's go with... Hey, Alec. We're actually going to start off. My top 3 here are actually just going to be, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my words. Are actually just going to be some of my Patreon supporters that I definitely want to acknowledge. After that, we'll start taking donations for people to get back into the company. Let's go with this guy. That looks suitably funny, right? Veteran, medium, veteran. We're not going to start Iron Man. Okay, let's launch back off. Hey, Marshmallow, this game is about running a mercenary company in a low fantasy sort of Germanic setting. I need to move this monitor, by the way. My monitor, so many things on my desk. Oh, it's so bad. I need to move this monitor so that I can see around my own equipment. Cold Rage. Yes, Japanese iron... Well, okay. Let me alter that a little bit. Japanese steel wasn't bad once they'd done processing it. Japanese iron was garbage. They had very little iron and it was low quality, which was why you had to do the whole long, multiple folding process in order to get good steel out of your crap iron. Also probably why they developed the method of using softer steel as the backing and harder steel as the edge, because the softer steel was easier to handle. Alright, so here we are. Fighting Hoggart again. And good old Hoggart the Weasel is running away as he always does. Let's shoot that guy. Oh, good hit. Let's see if we can finish him off. Almost. Ouch. Oh god. Let's just shoot him in the face. And swap out to a knife. And you, sir. There we go. And... stab. Ouch. Yeah, I think the game is set up so that you can't actually die in this scenario, which is good, because otherwise, Markward would have died right there. Great. Any loot? Bludgeon and some armor. Decent start. Decent start to things. Yes, Earwax, a new band. We're alive. We won. Okay, so, like I said, we're going to rename these guys first after just some Patreon supporters that I definitely need to acknowledge. So we got Tams back. We've got Jackalore, who is one of my very strongest supporters. And we're going to get I know exactly who I'm thinking of, and I'm totally drawing a blank. I've lost the name. Absolutely lost the name. 1 second. Hold up. Hang on. Hold on. Hold up. It is Althea. That's right. Okay. So, we've got Tams, we've got Jackalore, we've got Althea. No, it wasn't Nasogen. Nasogen's cool and all, but he's not, I don't think Nasogen is actually a Patreon supporter. I like him. He's a good guy, but I don't think he's a Patreon supporter. So, Tams here is loyal. He's got good hit points. He's got good melee skill. And decent resolve. Jackalore has even better resolve, good melee skill with 2 stars, and he's bright. Excellent, so he'll learn quickly. And Althea, actually I'm going to take that. Althea, I'm going to swap your hat out with Jackalore's hat. Althea is bald as hell, fearless, and good range skill with 2 stars. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so let's take a look at our map here. So we've got... Oh, you're right. I haven't resized that. There we go. I cannot... The damn mic stand is in the way of chat. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, so. Hey, Dima, how's it going? So, in terms of map, this is a pretty decent one. We've got one, like, random little town over here. Actually, that might be a big city. I don't know. Yeah, that's a pretty big city. Okay, we've got one random city over there. Everything else is kind of on this side. And we're going back to Norheim to get paid. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, that one city is just really completely isolated. Hey, Cat Neko, Frank, Shocknix. Nope, haven't died yet because we just started. It'll happen, trust me. So, unfinished business with Hoggart. Yep, that's what we'll do. So we need to go get some more dudes. Oh, this town has a weaponsmith in it. Oh man, I would love to have a... I could technically afford to buy a longsword. That would be silly though. I'm not going to waste all my money on that. We're not going to waste all our money buying any good weapons yet. Ah, come on, Neko. Have a little faith. Have a little faith. We've got some decent dudes here, actually. We've got a poacher, a little bit expensive. But let's hire this guy, and let's hire this guy. Alright, who wants to be in with Cool in the gang? Hey, Pedro, you made it just in time. Got a couple of guys there. Look like they could be decent. And in the marketplace, we definitely need a shield. A pitchfork could be good. Got a short bow and a quiver of arrows if we have somebody who's good with those. Another bludgeon. Definitely want a couple of knives. Let's buy that buckler as well. And we'll get a damaged thick tunic. Okay, so Manfred. Manfred came with a pitchfork. He's cocky, and he's fat. But his fatigue... yeah, his fatigue is not great, huh? It's okay. It's just not amazing. Put you in the back there. You, sir, you are a dumb drunkard. So you do extra damage, but you have fairly low combat skills, decent fatigue. You could use a hat. He does kind of look like Manfred von Karstein, doesn't he? He's got 2 stars in ranged skill, but his starting ranged skill is pretty bad. That's unfortunate, because otherwise I would totally try to level him into an archer, but his max is going to be like 75 or something. He's not very good, but we'll see how he goes. And let's give him a knife, and let's give Hams a knife. Okay. Let's head down to Holmsgard and see what we can find. You'll have to pardon the tea, by the way. That's how I fight my cough. Lemon tea with a lot of honey in it. Cold Rage. Yes, swords are status symbols. That said, they weren't exactly backup weapons in the period. It was like... okay, so, if you look at some of the weapon laws of the Norse countries back in the, what we refer to as the Viking Age, like about the, I want to say like the 8th to 11th centuries, very commonly they had laws about what you had to have in order to be a member of the Fyrd, in order to be a warrior, a proper man, as it were. And the order basically tended to be shield, axe, spear. Armor, not mentioned. Swords, not really mentioned. But a sword was more or less a substitute for an axe. In terms of combat, a sword works better than an axe does, especially against people who aren't wearing much armor. And people of this area and of this era didn't tend to wear much armor because it was expensive. Metal was very expensive and rare. A sword requires a lot more metal than a spear or an axe does. And it's not likely going to be fighting people wearing the kind of stuff that it can't penetrate. So in that context, a sword is a fantastic weapon. It's just hard to get and expensive. I don't want Robert Turncloak because he's a deserter. Hilmar, Vagabond. Vagabonds ain't bad. An apprentice? Apprentice could be good. Let's hire an apprentice and 2 vagabonds real quick. So we'll have 8 people. That's pretty solid. My audio is glitching a little. How is it glitching? Is it like crackling or what's going on? Could I balance the game sound down a little? Yeah, sure. Let's look at gear, shall we? Yeah, sword and shield is an excellent combination for most contexts, to be honest. They've got some really good stuff here. It's just expensive and I don't want to buy it. Sell those off. Let's see what my guys came with. Eugen came with an apron, and he is tough. Oh, he's... Wow, this guy's a fantastic tank. I love it. Hilmar is a drunkard with pretty mediocre stats. Mattis has a hat and is tough once again. Very nice. Yes, that's correct. Spears were, historically speaking, spears have been like the primary weapon of most armies, most places since forever. They're versatile, they're useful, they work. Like, you know, what else do you want? Let's get that full Akaton cap for pretty cheap. Let's get that padded surcoat. We do need some weapons. Militia spear, yes please. Bludgeon, knife. We've got 500 gold left. I don't know what else we need exactly. Nah, shields are very useful, especially if you want to play a relatively conservative kind of game. We're definitely going to give Mattis this gear because he needs to actually, take that off real quick. Jackalor needs the best armor we can get since he's going to die otherwise. Put that on him. Shield, spear. Hilmar. Eugen can get that hat. Can get a shield and a bludgeon. And this guy can get a... like that. What else could we use? We could use a couple more hats. We have 3 unhatted men. And we could also use 1 more weapon. Hat. Another pitchfork, maybe? Another length 2 weapon? Akatons are very, very good at protecting against slashing weapons. If you're interested in that, check out Skalagrim's channel. Skalagrim has done a whole bunch of testing of edged weaponry against various kinds of armor. And basically, what he's confirmed is, unless you keep your weapon extremely sharp, like razor sharp, thick cloth will just stop it. Just outright stop it. You won't do any cutting damage through thick cloth armor. Which is, you know, makes a lot of sense historically. I shouldn't have bought that straw hat. I should have bought a hood. They're a little bit cheaper. We're not gonna bother. We're not gonna bother, give him a not Hilmar. Arnulf. Hilmar. You give Arnulf that hat right there. Okay, so this is gonna be our little army for right now. We've got 1 crossbow, we've got 1 pitchfork. We've got some dudes, we've got about 500 gold left. Let's head back to Norheim and hunt down Hoggart the Weasel. Alright, I'm not gonna get into an argument about medieval YouTubers. They're all pretty good. Alright, we'll return with his head. Yeah, cheap armor with no encumbrance penalty can come in handy. I tend to ditch anything below about 80 as I progress. Another straw hat. Do I have anybody who doesn't have a hat? Yes. Alright, we'll pick up the straw hat. That's all we need right now. Okay, everybody got a hat. Because, like, the main thing with helmets is actually the vision penalty, I find. There are plenty of helmets that are a little bit higher armor that don't have the vision penalty, so I like to keep some of them around for archers and such. Let's camp for a minute, because we want to go in. They do have a poacher. It doesn't really matter, let's just go in. Come on, go on in. Alrighty. So, we've got 1 poacher, 3 thugs, one of whom is wearing actual armor and has a pick. And then we've got Hoggart the Weasel somewhere back here. They don't actually have any marksmen. They only have this one poacher who is not as good. This is all snow, so it's slow to cross, unfortunately. Let's move up just a couple spaces. There's Hoggart. He's not wearing a hat. We're just going to wait with Althea for him to maybe come in towards us. Alright, they're shooting some arrows. Have they moved? They have not moved, so let's only move Jackalor up to there. Arnulf, you can rush forward, see if you can trick them into attacking you. Okay, we've got a spear wall going down. Let's put a spear up in the middle of our formation and a spear over on that end. Alright. Hilmar continue to flank at Althea. Needs to hop forward a couple spaces and get... Oh, well, hit somebody. Good enough. Hey, Coax. Alright, and Jackalor, let's move up that way so we can get closer to the edge. Alright, they're actually standing on the defensive waiting for me, which is a little bit unfortunate, but also means that I'll be able to kind of handle this situation a little bit better. Now what I want is I want to wait to see if they're going to attack me. Because if they take 2 steps, they can only swing... If you take 2 steps, you can only swing once. So what I want is, they probably aren't going to let me bait them into just charging and not making any attacks, but they might let me bait them into charging and only making 1 attack. And in the meantime, I can shoot some crossbow bolts. The problem is, since we have 1 archer each, they're going to kind of stand on the defensive. Because they love, love, love to stand on the defensive. Shield and Spear Wall won't really help me here, because like I said, they're not going to charge me. So what I can do is move forward and Shield Wall. And that's probably about the best defense I can get. Now, Tams can Spear Wall here, because they might come in to attack him since they'd only have to move once. Jackalore can stay behind and just wait in case they come after him. But see, they're standing on the defensive around their archer. They love to do that if they think they have archer equality. Arnulf. Shield up. Hilmar. Now, what I'd like to do is, I think I can engage this guy and snipe him out with these 3 guys. So we're going to actually charge Hilmar in. Oh, he got speared. Okay, that's fine. Manfred can be there. Took very little damage getting speared, though, which is nice. Hey, Foxman. Everybody died. This is a new game entirely. Yeah, I don't really want this guy getting on top of Jackalore. Jackalore has to be within 1 space to attack, but I don't want him getting, like, caught out. Let's reload, see if we can hit that guy. Nope. Yeah, see, they're just not moving forward. He is exhausted. Let's wait. Where's that arrow going? Okay. Okay. What we can do is we can get Manfred up there and we can start piking at him. Yeah, he won't be able to wall next turn. And what I'm thinking here is we just keep pushing and spear walling ourselves. And we should be able to do something here. Like that, because we can isolate that guy. Yeah, so he can't keep the spear wall up. So his spear wall is now down, which means we can move in and start stabbing. And start axing with Jackalore. Yeah, move him in. He won't be able to attack this turn, but he'll give that guy the morale penalty. And the rest of them are also chicken, that they're going to stand back here and not help their buddy. Hilmar might still die. Like, it's possible. Come on, man. I need you to get some hits for me here. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's the good stuff. Good job, Jack. Alright, now this guy doesn't have a shield. Let's see if we can... Nope. I was hoping that we could get a stun. Nope. Okay, incoming. Incoming pain. Alright, well, we got a decent hit to start off with. Ugh. Ugly. Yeah, honestly, breaking shields, like, it can be useful, but it takes turns, and turns are super valuable. Do I want to attack Hoggart? Or do I want to just kill that guy? Let's kill that guy. Alright, here comes the axe. Yep, okay, getting some damage in. Jackalore, we want to sneak out to where he can flank Hoggart. Hilmar, meanwhile, will come in here and try to puncture Hoggart and fail. Ooh, right in the head. Yes, please. I would like another. We might take some casualties here, though. Oh, well, we lost a shield. Okay, we're not going to attack Hoggart right now. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Oh, please. Alright, Eugene is very tired. And probably about to die. Let's see if we can shield bash this guy away. There we go. That might have saved Eugene's life. Hoggart, 70% chance to hit. Let's try it. Okay, we got him. We damaged his armor, though, unfortunately. Alright. Let's get around so we can get that that morale penalty. Didn't rout him, unfortunately, but go for it! Ugh. Go for the stab! Yeah, there goes Hoggart. That's good old Hoggart, done and dusted. And let's just try to drop it really in the back. Rude. Alright. Everybody's really happy now, but we can't hit shit. There we go. That was what we wanted. Rout him. Rout him. Shit. Okay. Jackalor is getting nothing done because he just can't reach the fight. Althea can just run up real quick. Let's try to puncture this guy as well. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. We could lose somebody at any moment right now. They're all so tired. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, why? Oh, God! Oh, God! Please kill him. We just need to kill this guy. If we can just kill this guy, it'll break his morale. Alright, go for it. There you go. Cut arm. Area wax. No, so the damage the armor takes corresponds to the percentage chance that you will pick the armor up afterwards. So if you have somebody like Hoggart who's wearing a nice set of mail, you want to kill him with his damage, with his armor undamaged, because that means you have a higher chance of getting it after the battle. Which is why you use knives, because they have the ability to hurt people without damaging their armor. Let's just shoot him real quick. Or not. Okay, there, now he's routing. Excellent. Great. And puncher, and puncher. Nope. And he is running. Do I have knives? Who has knives? You have a knife. Alright, Imperialis. Thanks for watching, dude. I'll see ya next time. Do you have a knife? No. We still got lots and lots of spaces going begging, guys, so by all means. And there we go. Alright, all dead, no casualties, excellent, and we got the mail. We got the mail, we got a couple shirts, we got a hatchet. We got lots of good stuff, including some amber. Amber to pay the bills. I almost hit leave without collecting the loot. That would have made me so incredibly sad. Yep, that's it. Knives out. Alright. See what they'll pay for this amber. $288. That's a good price. I'll take that. I'll take that every day. Hey, no worries, Escort again. So, for the mail armor, I'm definitely going to give it to Jackalor, since he's our heavy hitter. The two-handers need the heavy armor. It's absolutely mandatory. Hey, Triff, yes, you can set it to auto-collect loot, and I think I have. I just panicked for a second, not remembering if I had or not. Alright, Tams. Melee skill. 1 point melee defense. Barely worth it. Definitely fatigue, and, well... I think I will go for that point of melee defense. Now, we're going to be a little bit more careful how we're leveling people up in this one, because leveling people up incorrectly is a big, big factor in how they die. For one thing, my starting guys like these, I'm not going to give student. It's better if you have somebody you've hired on after you already have a posse of high levels who can kind of support them. But for right now, we definitely need something that will enhance survivability right off the bat. So that means Recover, potentially Adrenaline, Pathfinder for mobility purposes doesn't really enhance survivability, or Colossus. 9 lives, still not great, but we're going to go with Colossus because he already has a lot of hit points, so that'll kick him up to 75. So Tams will be very, very tough, which is what you like to see. It is what we like to see. Now, who up here needs better armor? Halmar could maybe use better armor. Eugene definitely could, so we're going to give Eugene that. Alright, looking pretty good. We'll give you a real shield. And we'll give you a replacement shield. Doing solidly. Colossus is pretty solid. Colossus is indeed pretty solid. We've got 8 dudes, so we're doing pretty well in terms of numbers right now, actually. I don't think I necessarily need to hire anybody else right away. We are a little bit short on tools, but they don't have any for sale here. Unfortunate. Oh, yes. Hilmar. Put that in there, and you can have a hatchet. There you go. Now everybody's got a real weapon. Yay! Alright. So, that's a castle. That's a castle, and it's also far away from anything. So I think that's also a... Wow, there's a lot of castles up north. That's a village. That's a village. That's a village. I accidentally zoomed back in on myself, pressing shift. That's a city. So I think what we want to do is we want to head down this way, past Gerborg, hit Schmelzheim, and then go down to Dolmen. I think that's probably the best way to get some cash going. Yeah, they didn't have any tools for sale there. Their food wasn't... I'm okay on food for right now. Pedro, castles you cannot get quests from early in the game. We're on... Hey, Mr. Indecisive, we're on veteran difficulty. So, the castles you can only get quests from once you've made one of the noble houses friendly by increasing your renown high enough that they'll start to give you a quest. And then you can start collecting their quests from the castles. Basically, you have to be famous enough for the noble houses to want to, like, use you to do their business. Otherwise, you can only get quests from villages. So, yeah. Let's get Audacious Act of Thievery. So some bandits, 70 in advance, another 260. I didn't haggle, which I should have done. I'll accept that. Where's the tracks? Alright, let's get the company strength back to 12 men. And the tracks are west of Schmelzheim, it says, so here they are. There we go. Let's see what kind of bandits these guys are. We should be able to take them, assuming they're just early game bandit thugs. Yeah, they're just bandit thugs. They don't even have an archer. Yeah, castles are good places to buy stuff, but early game, like I said, you can't get quests from them, so there's that. Oh, Jesus. These are better equipped bandit thugs than I was hoping for. Let's hop back there and wait. We're gonna fall back to the hills, I think. Yeah. Because I don't want to fight these guys. I want to get as many shots at these guys as possible. Jackalore, get up there. You get down there. I want you, like, right there for right now. Yeah, these Godendag guys, them I definitely want to kill. Now, this is interesting. They've jumped forward enough that I could potentially just step forward and get a hit on them, but... Or get 2 hits on them, actually. No, only 1. But, unfortunately, I don't want to do that right now, because everybody else has already fallen back. So hopefully what's going to happen is they're going to charge right up until they're next to me. I will spear wall to keep them away from the middle of my lines, and I will shoot this guy. Oh, perfect, perfect, right in the throat. Althea, you mad woman. All right, they're waiting to try and get the charge properly. Everybody else, just hold on, just let them move forward. We're just gonna let them run right forward onto me. Mattis, hold on. Jackalore, also hold on. Everybody hold on. Okay, alright, excellent. So, reload that. Oh, damn. Huh, can't get to PayPal. Interesting, that may be a PayPal change then. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, by all means, just go ahead and use the, Ooh, he got stabbed to death. Yeah, go ahead. YouTube's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. I appreciate your, I always appreciate y'all's contributions. So he's stunned. Yeah, let's spear wall here again. Just keep doing that thing. There we go. Perfect. Now, Mr. Flailman. I would like to do some damage to him, but I'd also like to... let's do some more damage to him. Or not, as the case may be. Clang. Let's... I was hoping to shield bash him away so I could re-spear wall. It didn't work out, though, so let's just stab him. And now... Jackalore can swing up in this direction and prepare to move out and cut down Mr. Flailman. See if we can get a stun. There we go. There's the stun. Alright. There we go. Alright, flail guy's gonna swing. Ooh, big hit. Big damage. Big damage. Bigger damage! They're both done, so yeah, Jackalore, just step on into him. And let's see if we can kill this guy real quick. Okay. Oh, excellent. He's running. Love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it. I'm sorry to hear it, Neko. We'll hold a mass for your hand. Fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. That's right. You heard me. Hey, buddy. How's it going? How's the family? Having a good day? Yeah, me too. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, there we go. That's the big dams. That's the big dams we know and love. You gotta love the random just gurgling, choking to death sounds. Ugh, I need somebody to get on that guy. Whack, whack. Can't hit. Can't hit. There we go. Now he's routing. Excellent. Run him down. No mercy. Finish him off. Whack! Damn, Jackalore, going crazy. 171 damage, 2 kills. Very solid. That is indeed a lot of damage. So we got a couple of Gotendags. We actually have not used these before. And we got an Akaton cap and a dagger. Solid. Very solid. Alright, let's collect our pay. Head back to Schmaltzheim, which sounds like a made-up name. I'm sorry, there's no way there was ever was there ever a town named Schmaltzheim? German historians, let me know. Alright, 260 crowns. And let's sell and or buy a whole bunch of stuff. 212 tools and supplies, yes please. Thank you, come again. Full Akaton cap. Ooh, padded leather. Ooh, that's tempting. Tempting, tempting, tempting. Aerywax, I'm sorry. If you don't want to die, you may be in the wrong place. But we'll do our best. We will name... This guy just leveled up. He's nice, right? There we go, the new and improved Aerywax. And let's level him up while we're thinking about it. Melee skill, melee defense, and max fatigue. And we're going to give him Colossus. He's not bad. Melee defense, melee skill, both okay. Decent initiative. And, yeah, he's good. He's good. Thanks for the donation, man. In honor of your new joining the team, we're going to give him a real hat. Good old Jackalore here. Melee skill, melee defense, max fatigue. And Colossus. The 81 hit points. Oof. Big boy. Big boy. And this gentleman, definitely melee defense. He needs some resolve, but he also needs fatigue. He needs fatigue desperately. Hey, Victor. You haven't missed a whole lot. We have defeated the our first couple of battles here with no casualties, and we're starting to name a couple of people. So we're doing well. It's going all right. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. I may actually, I'm looking at Eugene here. He has decent melee skills, so I kind of want to level that up, but at the same time, it would kind of be cool to just level up both his defenses and focus on fatigue and resolve, kind of alternating, and just make him a tank. I think I might go that route with him. I think we're going to make this guy a tank. So he'll be just a very defensive fighter, he'll have very high defenses, and high hit points will up his resolve, and we'll just make him very difficult to kill. Assuming, of course, that he lives that long, which is always a big assumption. Althea here. We're going to level up range skill, range defense, and resolve. First of all, crippling strikes ain't bad for archers to have. Neither is fast adaptation. But I think we're probably going to go with... Yeah, let's go with Colossus as well. Just in case. If archers get caught in melee, it can be very bad for them. Do we have anything else we want to buy here? Not really. Maybe some food if food is cheap. Food is not cheap. Food is kind of expensive here. Victor, don't jinx me, please, God. I know what's going to happen. Now, here's one thing that we can look at. Let's compare Jackalor's axe to a Golden Dag. So 45 to 75, 110% effective versus armor, 35 to 70, so slightly higher damage, in particular slightly higher minimum damage. In terms of skills, it's got thrust, and then it's got knockout, which has a 75% chance to stun. Could be useful. Knockout does a little less damage, but inflicts extra fatigue. Thrust has plus 20% to hit. But Split Man does a whole bunch of extra damage. Huh. Okay, so Split Man... So the axe is definitely what we want to use if we want to actually just kill people outright. But the thrust is much more accurate, but lower damage. Way more accurate. Huh. Yeah, I already bought 2 stacks of tools here, because they are cheap. I'm gonna try the Golden Dag for a little bit. I'm just gonna try it. It doesn't have the... I can't spear wall with it, unfortunately, or anything, but... Like I said, it does... It does a little bit less damage and doesn't hurt armor as much, but it has a lot more accuracy, so it's more reliable. And I think that's valuable. I do find that to be quite valuable. And we're gonna give Eugene here a dagger. Who else has a weapon we could replace? I could go double Golden Dag in the middle here, but... we'll leave it be. And we'll give... Tell you what, let's give Tams the slightly better hat. And then we'll give the full leather cap to Eugene over here. You never say good luck or you die. Exactly. See, this guy gets it. Alright, what's your other thing here? So, delivering some cargo to Sattel. Interested in being caravan guards. 90 plus 370. Okay, I'll take it. Just a little caravan excursion. Let's do it. Now that is something I did not know about French theater, Earwax. I appreciate you teaching me things. See, this is why I stream, so that I can learn from y'all. Learn about theater. We are going way the fuck over here. Okay. Great. Sounds good. I think this is literally as far north as the map goes. I think we're actually going off the map. I think the road goes off the map, guys. I'm pretty sure it does. Like, watch, wait for it. And we're gone. Yep, there we are. We're in uncharted territory. I'm sorry, what? All right, 370 crowns. Great. I'm still confused. I'm just gonna roll right on. Yeah, we just totally went off the map. Okay, so caravan guarded to Esbach. 100 crowns, 420. Deal. Let's do it. Let's get paid to go right back the way we came. I love it. I love it. We're just getting paid to walk around. Yeah, we went to the North Pole and back, and now we're getting paid to go literally just slightly past where we came from. Hey, Pedro. Really appreciate it, man. I assume then that you want to be on the team. I'm gonna assume that's what that means. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with PayPal then. I've had now 2 people tell me that something's wrong with it. I'm sorry to hear. I'll see what I can do, but I don't know what's going on with PayPal. And I don't want to stop the stream in order to check in the middle. So, yeah. Well, we'll deal with it for now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. You know what? To be honest, Patreon is actually also kind of being a problem for me right now. Apparently, my somebody is reviewing my account for fraudulent activity, and so my creator balance is locked up. So I have actually quite a bit of money just kind of sitting there that I can't access yet. But, you know, it'll get sorted out. We'll see what happens. So we got paid again. We're doing okay in terms of cash. Large spiders are afoot. I need a man privy to absolute violence. What a way to phrase it. I haven't been deplatformed yet. We'll see what happens. 610 crowns. I need some time to think about it. Web nests are not very threatening, so I might take that, to be honest. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm going to sell that wooden stick, because they suck. I'm going to sell a couple of bucklers, because they suck. Ooh, I would love to have a couple more spears. Spears against web nests are pretty good. So are axes. Let's see what dudes they have here for us to hire. Willibald the Lumberjack. Ooh, 710. No, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. Let's get Mutton Chops here. He's superstitious and tiny, so he does less damage, but his defenses are higher. That's actually pretty decent. Pardon the cough. It's not actually that bad. I just, due to childhood illness, anytime I have a cough, I sound like I'm dying of plague. Yes, really, Pedro. Unfortunately. But, like I said, we'll get rid of it. So, let's name this guy Pedro. Pedro Henrique. Pedro Henrique is, as I said, he's superstitious and tiny. Lots of stars in initiative, plus a star in fatigue, 2 stars in ranged skill, but once again, kind of a low starting ranged skill. So, it's slightly higher than Manfred's. I could make him an archer, theoretically. The only person who has a higher is Tams, and Tams is definitely a melee guy. But Pedro's got it going on. Or possibly Pedro's mom has got it going on. I think I might give him the Golden Dag as well, because even with his low melee skill, that plus 20% chance to hit is pretty solid. Like, that would make him fairly accurate. Please name someone Daisy. Okay. That's Earwax. There we go. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy off the love of you. Actually, I'll tell you what. Daisy has more armor than Pedro does, so we're gonna swap weapons here. There we go. And let's see if we have any armor for sale. Do we have any armor for sale? We've got a thick tunic. Yeah, let's buy a thick tunic. And maybe a spear or a bow? Let's buy a spear. Don't worry, Pedro. We'll get the knife assigned. Don't worry about it. We'll get it. We're gonna give Earwax this. Actually, we're gonna give that to him. We're gonna give that to Erie. No, I'm so indecisive. Ah. We're gonna give that to him. That to him. And the knife to. We don't really need knives for fighting spiders. We'll give the knife to him. I think I am gonna fight the spiders, by the way, because like I said, spiders aren't all that hard. I think I can take spiders. And the payout's pretty good. Depending on how many spiders there are, of course. But let's accept the contract, and we'll see how many spiders there are. There are 6 Webnests. Let me try this. Let me try... Well... I want to fight them right now so my crossbow still works. So let's just charge in and fight them. The nest of Webnest is a pit of earth wreathed in white. Okay, so they are going to have the eggs on this map, I think. No, one of my companies did not die to spiders. It died to Unholds. It died to the trolls or the giants or whatever they called. And yes, they will continuously spawn, but I think we can manage them. It looks like it said there were 6 spiders, so it looks like they've only got 1 egg sac on the map, which is fine. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, they only have 1 egg sac. So I want you to come like right there and shoot that guy, or not. Come down there and thrust or stun. Let's thrust. Or miss. We could also just miss. See if we can get a stun off. We cannot get a stun off. We're very bad. Ah, shit. He's already on the pike. That sucks. That blows. Get away. Jackalore. Why can you not move anywhere? There's 3 spiders this way and 3 spiders that way. So Jackalore's going to have to come down here. And Manfred, get a stab off, and then pull back. You get a couple stabs into him. You can push forward, get another stab into him. Excellent. Already half dead. And then you, sir, are not being attacked. So you can come down this way. Alright. Doing okay. Getting webbed. That's to be expected. We got some support. We can handle it. Althea needs to hold on just a minute. Okay. Alright, so the webbing, yeah, lowers damage and defense. And twice as much damage received will ignore armor. Let's try to break free real quick. We cannot break free. Alright. That's depressing. Let's hurt him. Let's hurt him. Let's free ally. Yep, there we go. That's the way to do it. Money for nothing. You act in 1 turn, so let's free ally. There you go. And free ally. There you go. And try to stun, maybe? Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble, but not too bad. To be honest, as long as we can stay unwebbed, we'll be fine. Jackalore might have a little bit of a problem here, because Jackalore's about to get eaten by fucking spiders. Break free, excellent, and try to get a stun. Excellent, we got a stun. And we killed 1, so let's move up there. And that lets Eugene get out as well. Great. So they spawned 1 more spider. But that's okay. We're still killing them off. Yeah, Jackalore's gonna get hit here. Everyone else, they really, really like to web you up before they bite you. Excellent. That's 2 kills. And there we go. That's 3 kills. And let's 4 action points, 6 action points. Let's stab actually. We got other people who can try to help. 38% chance. Yeah, try to break free. Nope, try to break free. Okay, you broke free. Good. You run over this way. I don't know where the egg is that we're going to have to kill. Because there's an egg and another spider that's been spawned from the egg. So as soon as we see that spider attacking us, we're going to have to move in that direction. Yeah, we're working. We're doing it. We are doing this thing. Like I said, spiders are not very dangerous, to be honest. It's a little bit frightening if they can get you in this kind of like cyclical trap where you keep getting webbed and you don't have time to break free. That can be dangerous. But beyond that, they're not that bad. Okay, broke free. Excellent. Jackalore is poisoned, which is unfortunate. But you know what? It is what it is. Because their attacks, their actual damage they do is quite low. they don't hurt much. So you can just kind of fight them, and you'll do fine. As long as you... Okay, so the eggs are down here. That's where the eggs are. Great. So that means we need to start moving in this direction. And like I said, there should only be one egg. Get a little bit of damage in. And keep moving in this direction. This is one of those matches where I really wish I had Pathfinder on everybody. Can't really hit him. So let's just hold on. Yep, he's going to web Jackalore up again. As expected. Come on, these two are just being a problem. Get a stab off on him. Break out. Can't break out. Oh, baby. Come on now. Pedro, yeah, move down this way to finish that guy off as quick as we can. You come over there. Break him out, please. Thank you. Excellent. That's a kill. And you can step and can't hit. Oh god, Australian Webnests. The horror. Oh, the humanity. Please don't say that I moved to the wrong square. That was my mistake. That was dumb. Alright, kill him. And try to kill him. Yup. There we go. And now we can just break loose. Tams can break him loose. 2 attempts to break loose almost always succeeds. Not always, but almost always. And Pedro can just smack this spider a little bit. Smack the spider. Is that what kids are calling it these days? Okay, so yeah, the eggs are over here somewhere. And shoot him. Thank you. And let us soldier on to glory. There we go. You just kind of... They're like elves. You just kind of have to stay in a pack. Because if you're in a group, then they don't hurt you that much. Yes, a special pre-order bonus, Steve Irwin. Beast Slayer. Starts at level 7. And they're running. Or are they? Looks like some of them are and some of them aren't. I don't want to fight you up on that hill. That's forest. Do the eggs run out? Because that looks like a broken egg. Maybe the eggs run out over time. I hadn't noticed that, but I suppose it's possible. Come on, come down off the hill. Come down off the hill and get your beating. Pedro, you gotta do better than this, man. Ah, okay, well in that case I think there was only one egg and we basically run it out of egg. Yep, that's what's happened. There was only one egg and it has now run out of egg. Stop. Stop entrapping Pedro. It's very rude. Alfie is just standing back here shooting crossbow bolts. Like, not even caring. Could not give less of a damn. Hey, friend. Pedro's gonna get eaten. Pedro gonna get bit. Oh, still alive. Alright. Try to break him loose. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Good fight, guys. Good team. Yeah, Pedro, you need to practice your breathing, please. Alright, we got him. See? No problem. No problem. In the battle over, you find a man dangling by webbing attached to his feet. You ask the man what you'll get for cutting him down. He turns his head up, his whole body starting to swing about, and at times twist him away from you entirely. Oh, good question. I'm a sellsword myself. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, we got a free dude. Otmar this... Oh my god, we got an amazing dude. Night Owl Eagle Eyes, he is afraid of beasts. He's a retired soldier. He starts off with 62 melee skill, 13 melee defense, low fatigue, but he also comes with a free padded leather armor. Fantastic! I love it! I love it! He only has 44 HP. But, like I said, he starts at level 3, so we get to just level him up a little bit. Okay. And more fatigue. More melee skill, more melee defense. Yup. And then he gets 2 perks, so we're gonna give him Colossus. And then we'll give him, either Steel Brow or Gifted, I think. Let's give him Steel Brow. Okay, and then let's give him an axe. And a hat. And make him a melee dude. Tams, we're gonna swap out your hat here. We're gonna give it to Otmar the Soldier. Sweet. This is pretty cool. We'll get him the fatigue perk next. We'll get him, Brawny. And we'll want rotation for him, obviously. And then we'll get him some, probably recover as well, so he can rest for a turn. Mattis. Gonna level up. Ooh, pretty good rolls for Mattis. Let's level up melee defense. Let's level up resolve. And melee skill. Give him Colossus. And Manfred. Let's level up melee skill, ranged defense, and fatigue. And give him... Wait, he has 80 hit points without Colossus? Oh my god. Oh my god. He has 100 HP. Manfred, you look at the size of this unit. In absolute awe. Woo. Alright, we got 610 crowns and mushrooms. Somebody's gonna be happy. Okay, so they're well supplied. They have a rebuilding effort going on. Manfred, he's a thick boy. He's a big boy. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, Manfred. I want to put Manfred in the front line now, but at the same time he has -1 melee defense, which makes me hesitant to put him in the front line. I could do it. He's such a big boy. Let's see, do we have any hats here? Yeah, we've got a hood. Don't have any actual armor. Knives. Buy some knives. Tools aren't too expensive either, so let's buy a pack of tools. And for ammo and medical, we're doing okay. Alright, so give Manfred a hat. Who would do well in the backline? Actually, to be honest, Tams would do well in the backline. He's got a high melee skill. He's also got a lot of hit points. Like, let's not beat around the bush. This is a pretty fat front line we've got running here. 81, 75, 86, 77, 100. 100. But let's actually put Otmar in the back line. And so what we're gonna do is we'll take the armor off Otmar. We'll give it to Manfred to make him the beefiest. We will also take the helmet off Otmar and give it to Manfred. So Otmar will get the pitchfork. Manfred will get the hatchet and the wooden shield. And so he and Jackalor will kind of be like the heart of our front line, the meat, the thick, beefy meat forming the center of our efforts here. I would really like to have another archer, too. These guys are just all shit archers. Yeah. Fantastic Thick Boys and where to find them. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I actually kind of liked the first Fantastic Beasts movie. I haven't seen the second one. The first one was like, it was okay. It didn't make me unhappy. It didn't sadden me. Yeah, I might need more food for these lads, to be honest. I use 20 provisions per day. Let's buy some roots and berries while we're here, and some some grain and such. Yeah, that should keep us going for a little while. Alright. Alright, we still got 1,000 gold. We only need 2 more guys to hit our thing. Let's head to Dolmen. Dolmen's a big city. Maybe we can find something for our thick boys to eat. This is going pretty well, actually, I say, at risk of jinxing myself. That was me knocking on wood, in case you couldn't tell. Hey, Johan! Thanks for joining. We've just started off the new run, where we're doing pretty well. We've got some pretty beefy lads in our ranks here. What do they have? 5 brigand raiders. No. Go away. Go away. Fuck off. Alright, they've got a draft, ambush, trade routes, a drought, actually. That shouldn't be spelled, by the way, that shouldn't be spelled that way. That says draught. It should be a drought. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying things. Ooh, they've got a padded leather and a padded surcoat. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that padded leather. Oh my god, tools and supply. Wow! The price on these things. They've got Sir Elgast, the adventurous noble, who comes with fantastic gear and costs 5 grand. They've got Conrad the Liar, who's a militiaman. They've got Volkner, who's a farmhand, and Hans, who's a day tailor. I'm almost tempted to go fight those brigand raiders. What's this? Armed guards to deliver this package to Schmeltzheim. 110 crowns, need to be paid more, 30 and 130, okay. Yeah, sure, let's do that. And while we're thinking about it, Cat, I'm not doing anything for the vine this run. We're making, this is gonna be a good run, damn it. I'm gonna hire Volker. We're up to 11 dudes. What's he got? He's got good fatigue. Solid. Good enough. His skills are very mediocre. But he's good enough to give a shield and an axe. And a shirt. I don't have any hats, so I can't give him a hat. We've got this padded leather now, so... You've got 90 armor, that's 80. Let's give... Who's been solid? Who's a solid member of the company? Let's give Eugene that other armor there. And then Volker, we've got a couple knives to distribute. We'll give a knife to Daisy. Ariwax has a knife, we'll give a knife to Pedro Henrique. And we've also got, oh, actually, we've got a rugged surcoat we can give to somebody. Who can get an upgrade? Pedro can get an upgrade there. And we can give this to Volker, and then we could buy him some kind of cheap, crappy hat. Buy him a hat. There you go, Volker. Yeah, so there's 11 of us and only 5 brigands. Which aren't bad odds. The problem is they're going to have, like, actual gear. Which we don't. So, we do need to get past them to Schmeltzheim. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a battle with them. They don't have any ranged units, and if it looks like it's going to go bad, I'm going to run. Before we ever engage. Before we get into melee, so... We'll see. Okay, so he's not wearing a hat. And neither is he. They do have 2 guys with... There's only 1 guy who's wearing a solid hat. Oh my god, we've got the militia with us. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to clean up. This is going to be a slaughter. They attacked me on top of the town, so the militia came out to fight them. That's okay. Alright, here we are. Bring it, boys. Lay it on me. We're not even gonna advance. We're just gonna stand here real quick. Because the militia are quite happy to stand here because they have all these archers. So, Pedro, yeah, just, like, be there. No, it's not that they're not scared. They're charging because there's nothing else they can do, because they have all these archers facing them. So they're just like, fuck it, go in, lads. Look, you can accuse raiders of a lot of things, but not cowardice. Stupidity? Yes. Cowardice? No. And Manfred, just I don't want you to be right there next to the high ground. That seems bad. I also don't want you to get whacked by that guy with an axe. Oh lord, the militia captain, look at him. Spear wall. Jackalor, just hold on. And shield wall. And hold on. Okay. I'm surprised the militia aren't swarming them, to be honest. Like, if I was the militia, I probably would be. Thank God this guy occupied that space. Please don't shoot me in the back. Thwack. Good shot. Yep, here he comes. Here come the brigands. And there go the militia to fight them. Excellent, that's fine. You know what, you militia guys, you can do all the dying you want. You can just wait. You can hit him. Thrust. Excellent kill. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. You love to see it. Yeah, I mean, if I could just knife the militia captain to death real quick and steal all his shit, that would be pretty cool, but I don't think it's gonna work out that way, unfortunately. Wow. That militia got riggedy wrecked. What happened to him? Alright, yeah, his armor's already too beat up to really matter. Well, I mean, I could potentially... I don't have a knife. Just... oh god. Just... Manfred, just hit him. Thank you. Eugene can come up here and... whack. Right in the head. And Mattis can hop up there to help surround that guy. And Tams, that's a brigand raider that Tams can get a hold of real quick. Pedro can get on the other side of him, so we might be able to knife this guy and steal his mail. That would be fantastic. I like how they got this one guy in the background naked with a billhook. She's just also there, just... Yeah, I mean, I'm helping. I'm helping. Those archers, man, they are gonna cause... They might cause some problems here. Let's get around behind him. Do you have a knife? Yes. Knives out, lads. You know, sun's out, guns out, except in this case it's a lives out, knives out. Something like that? I don't know. What can I say? I'm bad at rhymes. Aw, man, you stole my kill. Rude. Okay. There's so many. There's just so many militia. This is just abusive. Alright, knife him. Man, he blocked the knife. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, yeah, kill some of the militiamen, like, that's fine. We don't care. Mattis, you have a knife. Tams, I think you have a knife too. Oh yeah, Earwax, at the end game there are mercenaries with just mental kit. Just gear you wouldn't believe. That militia captain is being a real... He's not being a team player right now, I tell you what. Okay, good. Now I can steal his spot with Earwax. And Earwax can pull out a knife. And probably get murdered, let's be honest. I mean, to be real, like... Odds of murder, fairly high, actually. These guys' morale is not breaking. There's only 3 of them. They're completely surrounded. And they're still just like, fucking bring it on! We'll kill ya! I'm like, why do you think that you're going to win this? Huh, well, that's one of them down, unfortunately. Can I push this guy off the hill? No. Darn. Take that space. Okay, now he's finally got a morale penalty. Knives. Excellent, he's routing. That's what I wanted to see, because that means he won't attack anymore. Yep, there we go. And he's easier to hit when he routes. There we go. Yep, attack that one. That's fine. Knives. Thank you. Now I just need to actually finish them off. Which I can't do. Shit. Okay. Nope, run them down. No surrender, no retreat. No letting the bastards get away. Volker? Oh, god damn it, Volker, you don't have a knife. 7 turns, 19 turns, 11, 18, 20 turns. Okay, well, I just hope these guys weather the storm a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Yes! Ugh. Get him! Come on! Get him! There we go. Oh, sweet, and we get his axe too, I think. Don't you dare! God damn it. Okay, fine. Alright, what'd we get? Okay, so we got a... Oh, excellent. We got 2 good pieces of armor. Leather Lamellar and worn mail shirt, plus the axe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff, boys. Let's do some levels real quick. Daisy. Melee skill, melee defense, max fatigue. And Colossus. Jackalorth, level 3 already. Melee skill. Let's go range defense, actually. And resolve. And for you, we will go Steel Brow, so no criticals for you. And in terms of armor, you've already got a worn mail shirt. We will give Manfred that worn mail shirt. And we will give... Who's our second biggest boy? Who's the second biggest? I think it's Mattis. So we'll give Mattis the Leather Lamellar. Eugene already has the padded leather. Volker can have that. We'll give Iriwax that padded leather since he doesn't have since he has a 2-handed weapon. Yes, Johan, this time we're trying Colossus first because I'm really sick of people dying really early. And Colossus will help with that a lot. So as you can see, our front line, I don't think I have anybody except Pedro who's below like 60 HP in the front line. Manfred, thick boy Manfred here, has 100 health on account of being fat as fuck. He's huge, he's imposing, he's large and in charge, and he knows it. Let's upgrade Volker's axe real quick. And yeah, keep on rolling on. We're doing good. We're doing solid. No. Fucking brigands, have you not learned? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Fear the Dolmen Militia. I'm gonna follow these guys and they're gonna chase you down. How many direwolves is that? 3? Okay. I'll fight 3 direwolves. Alright, they're running away. Cowards! Chickens! Just because we were going to butcher you with the help of immensely superior numbers. Alright, there we go. That was entirely our victory, and I won't hear a word said about it. Okay, Schmelt time. Got some moolah. Let's sell these crap shirts that I don't care about. Let's buy those. And that. Ooh, they're selling salt. Nah, I'm not gonna try to trade any salt right now. Then, who needs better armor? Daisy needs better armor. And a better hat. And you also need a better hat. So now we've got a rugged surcoat. So we can upgrade Volker slightly. And then we can give Otmar that one. Good job. Excellent. Hey, Parun, how's it going, man? Yeah, I know, right? There was just, like, how could they possibly, why would they run from such an accomplishment? A killer on the run, Newt. I don't really have the gold to afford anybody right now, except possibly Bertold the Daytailor. Does anybody want to be Bertold the Daytailor? He costs 90 crowns. And he has no skills or talents, probably. No? No? Alright. What's this? Try to find the Tilted Stones. 300 crowns. 320. Alright, I accept this contract. Alright, you know what? You know what, cat? Okay. Okay. Just for you. Just for you. That was a one-time deal. Here, you get a hat and some stuff here. There you go. Let's look at him. He is insecure and fragile. He's the worst possible man. 49 melee skill, 33 ranged. Mediocre fatigue. Okay. Okay. There you go, Cat Neko. I could try out Pedro, but that costs money, and I'm cheap as hell, so I didn't. So that's who he is. You can basically look at the cost and go like, that guy's not very good. Or that guy might be pretty decent. So, Tilted Stones around the region of Roofmeyer. But we've now hit our number 12. Honestly, that was why I wanted to hire that guy, was because it gets us to our level 12. Our 12 in numbers, so everybody gains spirits and we go up in renown. That was what I was looking for there. Walking around in the mountains. I don't know where Roofmeyer is, but Tilted Stones to the west sounds like it should be in these mountains somewhere. Oh, there we go. It's up there. What's it got in it? Unknown garrison. Probably bandits, since it's a fortress. Fortresses tend to be inhabited by bandits. But let's go back, collect our pay, and set out our next adventure. Alright, 320 crowns. What else do you have for us? That was easy. Important delivery. So it's another caravan. Yeah, okay. More money for walking. I love getting paid to walk. Getting paid to walk around and not fight is one of my favorite activities. Okay, so we can do the battle standard thing, which we've done before. It's very useful and easy. We could do this thing. I don't know what this actually entails because I've never done it. Or we could visit every settlement, which I think we've already visited the most distant settlements. So let's put it to a vote. Who wants to discover the wilderness, and who wants to visit every settlement? Let's put it to a vote here. Designated member, these boys were not made for walking. These boys are very heavy and maybe slow. These boys were made for lunch. These boys were made for lunching, and that's just what they'll do. So we've got one for visiting every settlement, one for wilderness. More wilderness. Cat is too insecure for this. Visit every settlement, wilderness. Wilderness. Looks like the wilderness wins. Looks like the wilderness wins. Let's do it. Alright, so, discover a ruin or hostile camp and destroy it. Okay. We can do that. We just have to pick one. Oh, we've been attacked by brigands. Alright. It's just some brigand thugs and one poacher. We'll be able to take them. We're like almost Brigand Raider tier already. We have roughly equivalent archery, but what I'm thinking is, this is a little bit risky, but not too risky. I can hop up here, take a shot at him, and have a pretty good chance to hit something. Take a shot at him, actually. There we go. Alright, yeah, I knew they were going to charge when I did that. So Alfie is now under attack, but, wow. Right in Cat Neko. They hate you, Cat. I'm sorry. That's sort of a weird phrase for me to say because... Never mind. Alright. Hey, Jackalor, why don't you come up here? So next turn you can punch that guy. And you can come up there and stab that guy. Like, these guys are pretty pathetic, let's be honest. And you can come right up there. Like, pathetic enough that I'm not even really going to try and steal their gear, because their gear is not good. Hello, friend. Swing and a miss. Great. Otmar can come up there. Tams can be right there and can give us a spear wall so nobody can flank us. We do have Axebro engaging, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we'll be able to handle him. Manfred will drop... I tried to say two words at once there. Manfred will jump up there to attack that guy in just a little bit, and Mattis will continue to flank. There we go. Oh, right in the artery. Ouch. Oh, the pain. It's a hard knock life for Cat. It's a something life for Cat. It's a hard knock life. Alright. Wonk. Wonk. Oh god. Right in the throat. And whack him, please. Thank you. And stab him, please. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Couple of dead. And another one dead. They fall like wheat before the scythe because we have better gear than they do. There you go. Alright, Cat. Get up here and show your valor. Ouch. Gary Wax, please don't get slapped like that. It's bad for your health. Don't worry, Cat. You're not going to take another arrow because the archer is now engaged in melee. So, at worst, you'll be stabbed to death. Yeah. Here, and let's take the crossbow back out. Can't reload it, unfortunately. I like how these guys just back here like, yeah, you get them, guys. We're behind you all the way. Way behind you. Like, way over here. Handsome devil, isn't he? Let's kill that guy. Or not. As the case may be. Kill that guy. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Hey, friends. There you go. And it's all over but the crying. That guy's remarkably good at defending himself while fleeing for his life. A talent that all of us, I think, should strive to imitate. There, Cat. Maybe you can get the killing blow on him. Hey, Ballin' Stalin. Yeah, there's plenty of unclaimed meat. There are many, many guys here who have not been claimed. Pretty good. Pretty good deal. No casualties. Excellent. I love it when I get free shit and nobody dies. Did anybody level from that? No, nobody leveled. Sadly, nobody leveled up. Oh, dear. Oh, God. No, designated member, you all, everybody who was here when the stream started watched me set the difficulty. It's the same as it's always been. I'm just playing smarter and getting a little bit luckier. Westnoth has used up all my bad luck. That's my excuse. Weilisheim. Oh, it's way over there. Up. Well, that's an outlaw outpost, so maybe we can use that to fulfill our ambition. More brigands. Oh, brigand raiders this time. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Man, I wish I negotiated getting paid per head. Oh, Jesus. At least these guys don't have shields. Oh, yeah, none of these guys have shields. Huh. Interesting. That's actually very strange. And positive. I mean, on the one hand, it means they'll do more damage, but on the other hand, it means that we should be able to kill them pretty easily. So, Jackalore. That guy needs to go. But what I need Jackalore to be, like, right there. And then I need to come in real hard with the spears and such. Aerowax can be there. Actually, no. No, they don't have shields. They don't have shields. Alright, Ballin. We'll get you on here. So, shield up. So what this means is, with them not having shields, they'll be much more susceptible to spear walls than normal. However, what we want, first of all, is to... I pressed the wrong button. Shit. Okay, well, that's fine. So, get up there and spear wall, because without the shields, they'll be a lot easier to hit with the spear wall. So if they try to move to these two squares, they'll get stabbed. Eugene can rush up there, so we'll get this guy surrounded, start doing some damage to him. This is the button I wanted to press, number 3. I wanted to shield bash him off the height. There we go. And then we can claim that height, in order to prevent him from using it against us. And we can put Cat and Echo right here. Oh, that's a buckler, that's right. Never mind. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh god, they're throwing javelins at us. Oh god, no. Anything but that. Ouch. Shoot him. They're turning our defensive tactics against us. Oh god, here it comes. Youch. Alright, so. No joy. That's it. Kill him. Stab. Alright, excellent. Try to get a stun here. There we go. Got a stun. He's actually almost dead. Let's try to get a stun, just in case. No dice. Volker is... fucked up. Pretty fucked up. Not gonna lie. There we go. I'm not trying to steal these guys' gear just because I don't have the time for that. I need to just freaking finish him off. Like, really quick here. There we go. We're doing pretty good damage. We just need to actually, like, get some kills. Okay, so he's running. Good. Oh, God. Tams, no. No, Tams. You can make it. You can make it. Alright, okay, good. Killed him. I probably didn't need to do that, but it was worth doing. Get a stab off on him. Would you people come help us? For God's sake. Get up on there. Finish him off and step. He's still stunned. Excellent. Flank that guy. Volker, you just stay back there and think about your life choices. You get down here and finish off Mr. Billhook. Great, good job, Manfred. Tams. Could you shield bash him away, please? No, apparently not. Alright, just shield wall. Cat, get in there and start doing a little bit of damage. We're almost at knife time. It's almost knife o'clock. Getting close to O-knife, though. But we need to get this guy to break first. You're doing alright, Cat. Oh god, it's Earwax who's not doing well. Get him. Alright. We just need to break this piece of shit. Okay. Alright, lads, guess what time it is? It's knife o'clock. Actually, no, it's not, because Earwax is out of everything, so... Yes, the stun! I don't have enough action points to do that. Earwax with the stun! Can't get around him. No knife. Manfred has a knife, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Damn. Come on, thick boy. You should have a knife. Eugene has a dagger. Doesn't leave him enough action points to get in there. Pedro has a knife. And doesn't have enough fatigue to actually use it. Tams has a knife. Neither does he. Wow. Y'all are sad. This is sad. I'm sad about this. At least he's stunned, though. Alright. Let's go in. Oof. This is... could be better. We finally applied a penalty. After all this time. Mattis, you have a knife, but you can't get in there. Neko, just, like, hold on. Let's see if we need to do non-knife things to him, or if the knives work. Alright, we got one knife there. Let's try to stun him again. Thank you. Oh, I'm in the helmet, too, so saving the armor. Good. And yeah, nah. Just hang on. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. It's fine. It's fine. All right, Johan, we'll get you in here. We'll get you in here as soon as we can. As soon as we're done with this cluster. Come on. Oh God, this is the most incompetent mass knifing ever. There we go. That's the one. Okay. Managed to pull it off. And we got the hooked blade, we got a worn mail shirt, a patched mail shirt, leather lamellar, and a couple of good helmets. And a couple of boar spears. That was fantastic loot. I love it. I love it. Alright, so we've got Ballenstallen and Johan need to get in here. I'm not sure who has long hair. I think this is Tams there. Pedro, Earwax, Daisy, Jackalore, Manfred. There we go. Oh, Ballenstallen gets the thick boy. Thick boy. And here we have Johan Sergel. There we are. All right. Ballenstallen here gets a hat. Jackalore gets a helmet. Johan gets a slightly upgraded helmet. Volker can have that. Earwax can have the better hat. Tams can have that. All right, and now we have a lot of good kit, a lot of good things going on for us here. We've also got better armor. So, Earwax can upgrade in armor. Pedro can upgrade in armor. Tams can upgrade in armor. Actually, can upgrade to that. Jump a couple of levels. Volker can have that. Althea can have... already has that. Yep, that's plus 10 with no other problem. Otmar and Cat and Echo. There we go. Okay. Now we can upgrade Otmar to a hooked blade. Don't worry, Cat. You'll be fine. Ballenstallen wants the throwing axes. Yeah, sure. Sure, we can give you some throwing axes. Your fatigue is getting to be garbage, though, dude. Like, full disclosure. Tams. Pretty bad rolls, all considered. Let's go resolve. Melee skill, melee defense. Okay. And... Should I take student now? I'm not going to bother with it for right now. I'm going to take Pathfinder. I'm definitely going to take Pathfinder on my two-handers. Pathfinder is vital for two-handers. Help them get to where they need to be. And Resolve is also vital for Pathfinder for two-handers. But let's go Steel Brow first. Pedro. Ooh, good melee skill roll. Good melee defense roll. Good fatigue roll. And Colossus. There, Pedro finally joins the ranks of the thick boys. Althea can get some more range skills, some more range defense, and some max fatigue. And Bullseye. Okay, doing good. Doing good. This is a good, definitely a good start to a game. And Pedro's working on it. Okay, so this is more of the intro stuff. What do I think about high initiative dodge bros? I haven't tried it in this build. In previous builds, Nimble was terrible. Like, awful. Really, really awful. And so was dodge. So here's the thing. Initiative and Nimble are both mostly affected by wearing light gear, right? But light gear is bad. Light gear does not take much damage, and so you start taking hits to the hit points a lot quicker. And damage to the armor is a lot better than taking damage to the hit points. So, in this build, I think it might work? Possibly? But, because, like, if you have a maximum, like, right now, see, lowered exponentially by total penalty to maximum fatigue from body and head armor above 15. So you want to have total fatigue penalty below 15, which means, like, maybe 100 armor in each spot. Because, like, you could have a patched mail shirt and then a full Akaton cap or something. You know, something that has, like, 5 fatigue penalty for your helmet. It's just not that much. And especially late game, it means if you take one good hit, you're sunk. You're, like, dead already. And dodge, because, like, if you're wearing any reasonable gear, your initiative is going to be, like, 60 or 70. So, dodge is actually only going to add 10 points, maybe? Something like that. It doesn't seem worth it to me. Anticipation is good, yeah. I mean, anticipation helps with range, but when it comes to melee, it becomes a problem. You can, if you get somebody who has lots of stars in melee and range defense, naturally, it can work. But it's just tough, and it takes a long time for that build to really pay off. So, it doesn't work as well in the early game. I need tools, because I'm out of tools. Those tools are super expensive. I'm a little bit disappointed by them. Let's sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell that, and that, and that. Alright, 1,400 gold. What can we do with 1,400 gold? We could buy a Spetum, which has longer range and can spear wall. So that's a two-handed spear, essentially. I'm going to lay off on it right now. We're doing good on everything else, but like I said, I'm out of tools, so I need some of those. You have a shield. Oh, no, you only have a buckler. Well, do they have a shield? They do. Okay, let's buy a shield. There you go. Do they have more knives? Are we? Do they have knives for sale? 1 second. Knife. There we go. One more knife. Who doesn't have a knife up in the front line again? Ballin Stalin doesn't have one. He's got his throwing axes instead. Volker doesn't have... No, stop that. Rude. There we go. Alright, everyone except Ballin Stalin has a knife in the front line now. And what quest is this? Ghosts are afoot. Oh, it's the cemetery. It's the cemetery job. Alright, 410 crowns. I'm gonna buy a pack of tools here. It's expensive as hell, but I'm gonna do it because I need them. Because, That'll help repair all my stuff. So where is this cemetery? Secure remote graveyard. Ah, of course it's in a swamp. Naturally. How important is it to sell in large towns? Not very, to be honest. Prices vary much more according to random events than they do according to size. So I generally just sell wherever is convenient, but if you get some trade goods for free, it's often worthwhile to hang on to them until you get to a large city. Okay, bandits. This is fine. It's going to be a fight in a swamp, which will be a little bit sad, but yeah, it's just bandit thugs. So they're just going to charge us, and we'll kind of wait for them, and we'll try to push up to get on the ground, but because like that's water, so we'll just get up here and spear wall. And then as long as they have to come into water after us, that's fine. It's only if we have to fight from water onto ground that I have a problem. Automar, come like right there. Earwax, you still have that pierced arm muscle, don't you? Okay, well, just stand there. Wow, you're ugly. Unfortunately, he's taken the edge of the ground. So go right there where you're hidden. Shield up. You can come up there and spear wall. You can get on dry land. You can get up there and spear wall next to him to block that space. You can come up and shield wall. We're going to run out of fatigue real quick in this fight, though. So let's get a shot on... Good shot. Let's go to the swamp. Okay, so here's my biggest problem. Moving through murky water, Jackalor actually can't attack if he moves, which is very sad. But I need him to push up so that Otmar can get up, and Otmar also won't be able to attack, but, you know, it'll be... Just wait for a second. Just wait, make them come to us. Jackalor, don't die. There you go, Althea. Starting us off right. Starting us off good. Can I get a stun on him, please? Nope, I can't get a stun on him, I guess. Nah, just keep on spear walling. You can move forward there and hit that guy, or not. Wow, this is not going well. Hello, friend. I can't hit shit. I can hit nothing. I am the suck. There we go. Finally got a hit there. And Earwax can move forward. I'm just being kind of compelled into these engagements where the enemy gets the first swing at me, unfortunately. Move up there and shoot him, please. Nope. Okay. Okay, then. Oh, all right. Okay, great. Yeah, love it. Love it. Going well. Going so well. 56, 65, 61. Kill him. Thank you. Kill him. Nope. Oh, boy. Jackalor's not doing so well, and neither is Eugene. Break his buckler. Excuse me. Kill this guy, please. Thank you. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, we need to start doing some damage. There you go. That's some damage. Alright, Cat. Get up in here in the middle of them. Eugene is wavering and out of armor. And might die. Eugene might be the first casualty of the run. Let's see how it goes. Earwax, come on! He's in a swamp. Why can't you hit him? 33%. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, God! There you go. That's what you get. Eugene, you're a trooper. A real trooper. See, Jackalor can hit things. Why can't you be more like Jackalor, Earwax? Why can't you hit things with your weapon? That's what I gave it to you for, to hit people with. Some people. Oof. Just come down here and help kill that guy. Yeah, there they go. Now they're all running. Excellent. We're not even going to bother to take the knives out. We're just going to kill them all. Got to love the overly dramatic screams in this game. They're just... they've got a certain charm to them. And... yep, get down here. Just stand there and rest for a minute. And, oh, we actually broke his shield without aiming to. Every attack that a shield blocks does do a small amount of damage to it. So if you hit somebody's shield and damage it badly, then follow-up to standard attacks can also break it, even if you're not using the break shield command. What we get? We got a full leather cap, we got some basic weapons. Good enough. 30 gold. Fantastic. And Cat and Echo leveled. Yeah, sure, the mosquitoes, Earwax. Sure it is. Sure it is. You gotta love how swamps are so hostile, the guys will actually go all the way out and around the swamp in order to get back faster. You did things, Cat and Echo. You did activities. Performed actions. Alright, so let's level you up. You've got... let's level up both defenses and resolve, for starters. And then we'll take Colossus. There you go. You're not really one of the thick boys, even so. You're still at 61 health, which is like the high end of average, but it's okay. For Ball and Stalin here, we'll go melee skill, resolve, and melee defense. And we'll take Steel Brow. We're just taking all the defensive perks first this time. Eugene. I think Eugene we were just leveling as a defensive character, weren't we? Because those defensive stars, though. Oh, my stars and garters. And we're going to give him Steel Brow as well. And Volker. Can't hurt to have a little bit more melee skill. Definitely can't hurt to have some more resolve. Ooh, baby. Oh, boy. That is... whew, could be better. And Volker is officially one of the thick boy crew, because he's over 80 HP. Okay. Doing well. Doing good. Alright. What do we got here for us? We still got that Spetum sitting there kind of like calling my name wistfully. Chance to hit head plus 5%. 319 gold. I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna try it out. I'm gonna buy it to try it, because I've never used one of them before. I'm gonna get those out of my inventory because they suck and I don't need them. I'm gonna get that out of my inventory because it sucks. That short sword too. One of those militia spears. One of these woodcutter's axes, because woodcutter's axes are very dangerous to use, actually. Okay, so, who shall we give? Let's give Jackalor this thing instead of the, So, the Good and Dag does 45 to 75. The Spetum actually does 50 to 70, so higher minimum damage. Less effective against armor, but the same amount ignores armor, and of course it has a range of 2 tiles. So, if we were to give... who has a high melee skill and otherwise mediocre stats? Tams, actually, probably. He's got high HP. So if we give him that, it has Prong, which has a plus 10% chance to hit. And it has Spear Wall. Okay, so we can actually use this as a frontline weapon, or as a flank protection weapon, more like. So, how about this? We give him the Spetum, and then we also give him a Bludgeon, so that he can swap to it if somebody gets directly adjacent to him, and stun them to run away. That seems like a good way to use the Spetum. We'll try it out. And I don't think they have any more quests for us. So, let's head to somewhere we've never been. What is our, incidentally? We are recognized. Our renown is going up. We're very friendly with Schmaltzheim. We're open with Norheim. Everyone else pretty much neutral. The houses. We have House Amont, who are the proud nobles. We have House Eisenstein, who are the just nobles. And we have House Thura, who are the murderous nobles. Look at that haircut. Count Gernot von Thura. What a piece of work. But we're doing pretty well. I'm liking this so far. Did I forget you, Jimbo? Did we have one on the list for you? I think we did. So let's name somebody after Jimbo here. Johann, Eugene. There we go. Actually, oh no, wait. That wasn't anybody's character, was it? I don't think so. He's Jimbo now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No problem. They've got orchards down here. All kinds of good stuff. Oh, they got a temple, too. We could pay to have these things healed up. Heal in 1 to 2 days. Heal in 1 to 3 days. We'll leave it for now. What I would like to know is if they have any tools. 312. Oof, that's still expensive, but I gotta buy some. Alright, and a 2-skull contract. So Oddity's out in a spot by the name of Collapsed Ruins just east of here. Looking for the Staff of Foresight. A relic dear to the town, for through it we pray for food and shelter. Get this relic. What's the pay? 790, 860. Okay, let's take a look. Now, so here's the thing about these contracts. These contracts to retrieve an item from a location sometimes spawn a battle against the undead. And sometimes you just get away with it. Like, sometimes nothing happens. We're actually in pretty decent shape right now. We do have a lot of piercing weapons for going up against the undead with. So I would swap Jackalor's Golden Dag for the Woodcutter's Axe, probably, because he's got a high attack rate. And then Earwax, I would give 25% skill. Let's give Earwax those just to be sure. Yeah, that'd probably be alright. So that's the Collapsed Ruins. Let's see what we get in here. And once again, if this looks like it's going to be too bad... Okay, Staff of Foresight. Yep, okay, so it's Ancient Auxiliaries / Legionnaires. So, just Ancient Auxiliaries. We can take these guys. We can take them. Ancient Legionnaires can be tough, but Ancient Auxiliaries are not that bad. So as you can see, they're skeletons. They don't have very good armor. Their helmets are pretty decent, but their weapons are garbage. They do have Battle Forged, however, so they take less damage as long as their armor is intact. Fortunately, their armor is fairly low, so the amount of damage they avoid is minimal. Earwax, no. I have to find the location myself and destroy it in order for it to count. Let's actually... So these guys are just going to advance on me. Let's hop forward a little bit. They do have large shields. So we're just going to push forward just a little ways. I might want to claim this hill if I could. If only to stop them from getting it. Nah. Let's actually... Well, no, yeah, let's throw Volker up onto the hill. Because they're not moving for a while. So we'll get Volker and Jimbo out on the hill as flank protection. Tam's up here. Ah, the spear wall takes 6 AP with this thing. Okay, that's fine. We'll get Johann up to spear wall. So that's a little bit of a downside to it that I hadn't realized. And we will shield wall with Wallenstein. Okay. Great, so they're pushing in. It is interesting that the Ancient Auxiliaries have Battleforged despite not having hardly any armor. See, like that one crossbow bolt took almost all his armor off. And hit him. Hit him. As skeletons, of course, like I said, piercing weapons are not very effective against them. We're going to break his shield. There we go. Already one down. See if we can get a stun. Yep, we can. You can stun the undead, funnily enough. And Tams can just stay there. Okay. Let's just shoot a bolt out there real quick. Shield wall up and wait. Oh! Okay, cat's fine. Everything's fine. Neko, it's very strange for me to be saying that because my girlfriend is named Cat. Every time I say that, I'm like, Cat's not playing this game. I clicked on the wrong person there. Let's get a nice little prong attack. Ooh, almost dead. Oof. Good going, Tams. No, it is actually piercing weapons. Spears also have the penalty earwax, I believe. Okay, crushed him. Let's hit him real quick. Yep, good. That spear wall, though. It's just, see, look at this. See how little damage the spear is doing? Spears have the same damage penalty against the undead. There you go. And dead. Alrighty. We've got him basically cleaned up. Yeah, see, resistance against piercing attacks, as it says there. And Volker can hop down to that side. Up. Yeah, that was pretty good, Johan. I liked it. And hop up here. Tams can hop up there. Gotta get a couple last swings on us. Oof. Right in the head. Right in the dome. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Ooh, off with his head. And there we go. See? Easy. Ancient Auxiliaries, not a problem. And they've got some pretty good helmets. The only downside to the Ancient helmets is that they do impair vision, so you can't really give them to archers. Their shields are not terrible, not very durable. Their weapons are bad. Generally speaking, the Ancient weapons are bad. There's a couple that are interesting, but they're just not high damage enough to be worth anything. Okay, so we've got the Staff of Foresight. Let's equip some helmets, shall we? So, let's give them, they're all the same, they just have different appearances. So that helmet's got fancy prongs on it. Let's give that to Johan, I think he deserves it. Johan can have the fancy prongs helmet. Daisy can have that helmet. Give the helmet to you. Give a helmet to Pedro. And then we've got some full Akaton caps that we can distribute to these guys there. And that means that we can give some full leather caps to our bros in the back lines. There we go. Everybody's upgraded. Actually, this full leather cap will be better. Excellent. We're looking good, guys. We're doing well. It's solid. This is a solid company doing solid work. I'm proud of you all. Let's head back to Neudorf, get paid. 860 crowns. And they have high spirits. People are eager to do business with us. Excellent. So that means their tools and supplies are cheaper, so I can buy some of them. And we can then sell some of the ancient stuff. The weapons are worth a decent amount of money. We can sell those hats off. We can sell that buckler. What else? I think everything else we'll want to keep to equip new troops. Our food is all about to spoil. Like, most of it is. So I'd like to get some new food if we can. So let's get a couple loaves of bread. And some medical supplies, since they're pretty cheap. And some grain. Alright, Pedro. See you in a minute. I'll be streaming for about another 45 minutes, probably. Is there anyone here worth hiring? Couple of farmhands. I mean, I've already got 12 guys. I don't really need a whole lot more. But let's Let's hire this guy just for funsies, just to see what he's got. He is determined and tiny. He's a determined midget with fucking 70 hit points base. Oh my god. It's another thick boy. Ooh. Oh, baby. Give him a pitchfork. Get this man in the fight. Who can we swap out for him? Let's swap out, let's swap out Volker here. He's beefy. Beefy. What? People have been disliking my stream, how could they? The bastards. I can't, I don't know who would do such a terrible thing. It's unacceptable. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, please, by all means, go ahead and like it. It helps YouTube think that I'm doing good things, which I'm all in favor of. And hopefully, if you enjoy what I do, you're in favor of it too. Let's go to Grafenschacht. Yes, it is a dwarf. High HP. What's his other ability there again? Yeah, high HP, determined, tiny. Good defense stats, decent fatigue, high melee skill. It's a dwarf. That's absolutely what it is. In fact, we're going to name him Lothar the dwarf. There we go. The next stream, I try to do these streams every Sunday. I can't always make that. I do have other commitments on Sundays sometimes, and sometimes I'm just not feeling well or I'm too busy. But I try to stream weekly. So I will aim to have next stream of our little band here next Sunday. Do they have any cool stuff here? No, not really. They do have a weaponsmith, though. I would love some of these higher level weapons. I just don't have the cash for them, because high level weapons are so expensive. Like fighting spear, 4,000 gold. Two-handed hammer, 3,000 gold. 3,200 actually. Pikes, 1,400. Long swords, 2,600. Oof, it's rough. See about their contracts though. So the Catacomb of the Restless. It's to the southwest. 310 crowns. Okay, that's fine. Shallowford, not far to the southwest. So let's head down this way. Yep, we found it. Catacomb of the Restless. Okay. Head back to Grafenschacht. Gain our 310 crowns. And then, let's look at this one. Go to the cemetery. 670 crowns. Oh, that's the Catacomb of the Restless. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. $670 crowns for beating up some undead. I think we can. Nachzerers. Okay. Let's see how many of them and how tough. So there's 8 of them. Are there any big ones? That's my question. There are not. Okay, it's 8 just basic bitch Nachzerers. That's fine. That is fine by me. Let's just move up right now. I know this is not the most efficient way to do this kind of thing, because it does let them get an attack back in, but... Spear wall up there. You can come up there and try and get stunned. Yep, good. Stun. Excellent. Pedro can take the high ground. He'll be able to hold this... Like, this whole flank will be held just fine, I think. And Tams can come down here to provide support. Earwax can hop over there and shield wall. Johann, stab in, and axe him. Excellent, and none of them quite died, so there'll be no corpse eating. 2 hits, not bad. Ah, they're flanking around to the side. Rude of them. Alright, step up. Go and reload, and axe, step on the body, and billhook, step down this way, axe, or not, as the case may be, stab, step, You come down here to stop him from going and eating that body. You're almost dead. Wow, 2 kills. 2 kills for Johann. He's a madman. Johann going to town. And they're all running. They're just all 1 round of combat and they're all fleeing. Good God, y'all. War. What is it good for? This. Murdering Noxerers. Just get into melee contact and cut them down as they try to flee. That was impressive. Broke their morale. Johann hasn't missed. I just like to point out Johann has not missed an attack. And he's I think the only person so far to score a 2-fer. Oh God. Whereas that guy is 2 at once. Whew, that guy got decapitated. Alright, I just need Earwax and Pedro to go hunt that guy down. Come on now. Come on now, Johann, go show him how it's done. I don't think Earwax or Pedro have hit an attack. They may have hit one. I think Johann stole all their luck. Look at that! Look at that! Pedro, you just missed 4 times in a row and are letting a ghoul run away. You're a disgrace to your family. 10 push-ups. Still got a mosquito in your helmet, huh? Okay. I see how it is. Johann's over here going hard in the paint. You're just, swatting at the buzzing noise. There you go. Okay, okay, okay. Good enough. That's some redemption right there. For 600 crowns, honestly, I expected this to be harder. Cat gets a hit, just to prove that he was here. And there we go. Noxera is dead. Johann, of course, leveled up. And we got 3 Noxera brains. What else could you want? What else could you want? Oh no, I don't need to go there. I need to go here. Let's look at our levels. So, Daisy leveled up. Daisy gets +3 melee skill, +2 melee defense, and +4 max fatigue. And Steel Brow. And Johann leveled up. Johann gets +3 melee skill, +4 resolve, and +4 max fatigue. And Steel Brow to avoid those nasty criticals. Alright, and there's the money. Back up to 1,300 gold. Let's actually rest just a little bit, so that we can go back into Grafenschacht and maybe sell some stuff or something. I don't know. Okay, so this is interesting. So, we've run across a pimp and a whore arguing about why the whore should pay the pimp. I'm really not sure how to respond to this. Yeah, nothing wrong playing by your own rules. The pimp thinks it over. You do too, as you were never one for logic. The pimp looks at you. What? Okay then, the pimp game isn't for everyone, I guess. That was very strange. Oh, I want a weapon. I want to buy a pike or a two-handed mace, but I can't afford it. You and the funny lads, remember me from Grafenschacht? Okay, that's fine. That doesn't tell me anything. A mage on the Council of Adlevach. That doesn't tell me anything either. Yeah, never mind that. Alright, everyone's happy. Great. Good. Fantastic. Now, in order to try and fulfill our ambition, we've got this place right here, the Red Eagle's Den. I want to go see how tough it is. I want to have a look at it. Just to see. Okay, so a few brigand thugs, a few marksmen, and some brigand raiders. I don't feel good about that. I don't think we need to go there until we've got at least 1 or 2 more archers of our own, preferably ones who are a little bit better. So we're gonna call that a big fat nope for right now. But we've got enough time for another quest or 2. Let's head up to Dolmen. By the way, you should never do that. Running right across an encampment like that, it's bad. They can just sally out and catch you with them and the garrison and murder the hell out of you. Look, Ball and Stalin, I know you may be a thick boy, but not all of us are as tough as you are, so you're just gonna have to live with it. So what do we got here? We got another tavern, we got a barber. Contracts. Particular cargo to Holmvik. Have the goods, don't have the guards. Per head we arrive with, paid more, 180, 740. Let's think about it. Package to Neudorf. 410, 430, let's think about it. So this one is going to Holmvik. This one is going to Neudorf. Where are those places? There's Neudorf. And Holmvik is down there. They're actually both going the same direction. I wish I could take both of them. Let's take the caravan. It's more money. Alright, and let's go. Yes, Pedro, they can do exactly that. If they happen to spawn, because bases like that spawn parties, if they happen to spawn a party just as you are on top of the base, you don't get a chance to dodge it. They just automatically engage you as soon as they spawn, and they will call out the base garrison to help them because they're on the same team. So you'll end up fighting like fucking 30 bandits all of a sudden. And it's a serious problem. It could be a serious problem. Yep, let's get paid to walk for a while. That's what I feel about. It's about my speed. Admittedly, it's actually... You guys are just... Wow. These guys got a high opinion of themselves, I tell you what. Like, really? I mean, we're Brigand Raider level, if not a little bit higher at this point. These Brigand Thugs are just, oof. They got some balls on them. Right into the shield. Right into the shield, Althea. I mean, you've been a good fighter so far, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about you, but still. Right into the shield, really? It had to go that way. Let's get Lothar down here. We're just gonna let them come off the hill to attack us. Honestly. Yeah, Pedro, we're doing well. Like, this has been a solid start. I mean, I've gotten some lucky. I've been some better playing than I have had before. But, Jackalord, just hang out for a minute. But, this has been a good start. Let's move Cat down this way, because I think there's only 7 of them. And a third of their force is flanking down in this direction, so... We'll go right there, and Spear Wall. Actually, more than half their force is flanking down in this direction. So yeah, let's definitely deploy the two-handers in this direction. Get up there and shield wall. You can go right. Actually, I think I'm just going to have Tam spear wall, see how that works. You can shield wall there. You can spear wall there. Wow, that really flipped around, didn't it? And I think you four can more than handle these guys. So Johann, spear wall there. And I'd like... Oh, I should have jumped him over to this side. Oh well. Shield wall up. Yeah, Pedro, I actually have not lost anybody yet. And we're doing pretty well. It's been a little while and I haven't lost anybody. Let's just shoot this guy. Wow. With that big a bald head, you'd think he'd be a pretty good target. They don't want any part of cams. They don't want any part of the spetum. In fact, they don't want to flank at all. They're not liking the flank chances. Cat and Echo. Swing around that way. Yeah, they're just hanging back. They're trying to concentrate down into this pocket, which is honestly not a very good idea. I think. Because they're gonna get whacked! Alright. He's moving forward, cautiously. And now they've let me get on the hill behind them, so that's a problem. There we go. That's the first kill. Off with his head, Ballenstalen, you absolute mad lad. There we go. Get a nice little prong. What a name for an attack. Prong. See, like, yes, they were trying to draw us onto the hill, but drawing us onto the hill is poor strategy. Because it means that we're on the hill and they're not. I mean, this guy is on the hill, that's fine, but, like, half his friends are dead. I don't like you, Brigand Thug, for the sole reason that you've now cost me money. I'm gonna have to fix that damage you just did. Good hit. I mean, it wasn't the guy I was aiming at, but it was a good hit. Actually, I could... Well, I wouldn't want to hit Daisy. Because I could do a sweep attack. A round swing. But like I said, I don't want to hit Daisy, so instead I'll just chop her. Nope, couple stabs out. And stab him. And bludgeon him. And chop him. And beat him to death. Stab him. He is running. Good. Ballenstalen making up for his earlier competence. Yep, and it's over. Oh, now the caravan hands begin to advance. Now he wants a piece of this action. Let's reload, and yeah, nothing to shoot at. Althea can just stand back here, not doing much. There we go, off with his head. And just stand there for a second. Cat comes in, doesn't get the kill. Oh, another decapitation. We decapitated a lot of people just there. Okay. Decent loot. That's fine. There was no point trying to knife any of those guys. They were just thugs. Who cares? But we did get a level. We got a couple levels, actually. Jackalore leveled up. So let's give him a little bit more melee whacking ability. A little bit more melee defense and a little bit more max fatigue. And we will also give him rotation to let him swap in and out of places where he might otherwise be in danger. And Otmar the soldier needs a little bit of melee skill, a little bit of... Wait, why is his melee defense 19? His base melee defense is 19 without a shield. How did I not notice that? My god. Like, I mean, wow. Whew. That's impressive. That's very impressive. We're gonna keep him back here for right now. Wait, now it's... Yeah, wow, that's... Okay, so, like, Otmar might be the kind of character that you could actually build into a duelist. Because he's got low fatigue, so you want him wearing light armor. He's got super high melee defense and decent range defense. He's got really good melee skill. So, like, I could try to build Otmar into a duelist character with dodge and nimble, or at least with nimble. So I could give him anticipation, like sword mastery or something. Because he's got Colossus, Brawny, anticipation, dodge, nimble is 5. That gives him 5 more perks that I could use. I could also give him Lone Wolf, which gives a bonus to his defenses. And then probably Killing Frenzy. That would be 7. Then I'd give him Steel Brow, which is 8. What else? Overwhelm, potentially? And Underdog. Definitely Underdog. And that could be a pretty solid build. I wouldn't want to give him a dagger, because daggers are actually very bad weapons. I would want to give him a sword, because a sword has a hit chance bonus, it has high damage, and it has it has riposte. So what he could do is he could jump out into the middle of an enemy formation if he has a high enough defense, activate riposte, and then as they attack him, he's getting free attacks on everybody around him. I've seen that done. It can work. It's risky is the thing, but that's the kind of character that you could potentially do that build. Yeah, it might be interesting to try. I'll see. I mean, a lot of the perks are ones you kind of want anyway. The other thing to do, of course, with somebody with defense that high is, as Kat was saying, you can just make him a monstrous tank, because he's got 7 more levels. He'll get 3 or 4 melee defense every time. I think 3 melee defense every time. So his melee defense will be up to over 40, plus a shield that gives him like plus 20, minimum of plus 15, but more likely plus 20 melee defense. So now he's up in the 60s at least. You can buff his range defense as well, and give him... you'd have to level his fatigue and his hit points pretty assiduously, so you wouldn't be leveling his skill, but his melee skill is high enough, to be honest, that as a late game tank, he could do really solid work. And then on top of that, if you want, you can free up a perk point to give him Rally the Troops, and try to level up his resolve, give him the Sergeant's Sash, something like that. He could be a very solid kind of backbone character. Kat, this will go up on YouTube like the other streams have. I'll upload it once the stream is over. It'll take a while to process, like always, but it'll be there. Okay, this is interesting. So this is what happens if you have a smart character and a dumb character in the party. Oh, Jackalore. Oh, Daisy. Oh, boy. My, oh my, oh my. Okay, you finally reached him. Good job. Yes, initiative is very important for dodge. So if you take dodge, you want to wear light armor, which means you cannot be a tank in the line, as it were, because those guys have to wear very heavy armor. Let's see. I think we have time for another mission or two. Let's deliver to Schmaltzheim. Paid more? 810? Okay. We can do that. I keep pressing shift because in other games shift speeds up the camera, and that is not true in this game. And it keeps catching me off guard. So let's head up to Schmaltzheim. Might stop off in Dornwall to buy more food. I'm not sure when my food will start rotting. A couple of days. Yeah, I might stop off in Dornwall, buy a little bit more food. So far, I've been kind of heavy on food, though. It's actually been rotting before I get to eat it. So let's get that, and some roots and berries. And then off to Schmaltzheim we go. Oh, hey, that's a hostile camp. Let's destroy it. We just discovered it. Let's destroy it. All it's got is some brigand thugs in it. And we get to start on... Oh my god, this is just rude. Kill that guy before he damages our armor and makes us pay money. Hello, friend. We're going to want to move Jakalar away to let Otmar walk up and kill that guy. Lothar... They're flanking to the north, which is a little ambitious of them, to be honest. I'm literally giving them these targets right now to make sure that they attack me, because they're not threatening to me, so I want them to attack so that I can surround them. Well, he dodged, which is good for him. Let's knock him back a little bit. And we can get Jimbo up there. Pedro can get up there and shield wall. Tams can step up there and spear wall. Periwax can step right there. Oh, he's already routing. He's already running. He failed a morale check. He's not happy about his situation. And he's almost dead. Ouch. There we go. Wow. We removed all of his armor and most of his health in one blow from Jakalar. Yeah, Earwax, you must be terrifying. Like, there's no other explanation here. Look at that double chin. Terrifying. Absolutely monstrous. Can I push him away? I can repel. Try to push him away. Nope. Death? Death! Death? Death! These guys up here are like, oh god, what's happening? Alright. Just hold on a minute. Johan can flank around with his spear. Ball and Stalin can also wait. Daisy can come up there and... Shield bash? Nah. Just stab him. Tams can stab him. Ouch, that was painful looking. Okay, he's gonna come in to attack Daisy. That's alright. He's gonna come in to attack Tams. That's also okay, actually. Because then we can... bonk. And get over there to chop at him. Everything's coming up us. The funny lads are doing it. Bonk. There we go. And running. Yeah, this has been actually a really good run. I have been surprised at how good a run this has been. He's already running again, so just kill him. There we are. No problem. 100 gold, some tools and supplies, a little bit of basic loot. And the place is destroyed. So that should, I think, complete our goal. Right? That was a hostile camp. Oh, by exploring the land. Oh, I must have to find it somewhere out in the fog. There's some more brigands. I'm not gonna bother with them right now. I'm gonna go complete our run. Yeah, I guess that doesn't count because it wasn't out in the fog. That's disappointing. Are you really gonna walk right? Okay, fine. This is more like some of my earlier experiences with Battle Brothers when I was playing the game more regularly. So I'm glad that finally we've gotten here. We've managed to get back into the rhythm of the thing, as opposed to just being murdered in the early game over and over and over and over and over. Eight brigands, a few thugs, a brigand poacher, a brigand marksman, and a few raiders. I don't really feel like fighting archers right now, so let's run over to Schmaltzheim. Drop off our quest, and maybe there's an archer we can hire or something? We'll see. 810 crowns. We're actually up over 2 grand for the first time. Ambush trade routes, warehouse burned down, and terrify. Oh god, there's Alps here. Fuck Alps. They've got a juggler. I'm not really interested in any of these people. But I am interested in selling my cloth rolls. That, and that. And that. And that and that. Actually, I'll take that one back, but I'll sell that. Okay, there we go. About 2,500. Alps aren't bad if you have a lot of people or if you have dogs, but we don't have any dogs, so it would be a slow and painful mission. Dream Eaters. That's probably only about 3 of them. I'll think about it. And what's this contract? Brigands. 1,200 crowns. Need some time to think about that one as well. I'd like to be a little bit tougher before we did that. Let's look at the armorer and see what he has. He has nothing for sale. Wow. Fascinating. Literally almost nothing for sale. They are paying good prices for stuff, though. I'm gonna buy that mail shirt, actually. And give it to somebody here. Give it to Jackalore. And then we can give Johan. Oh, no, that would actually be a downgrade for Johan. We can give that to Jimbo. We can give the padded leather to Daisy. And we can give that to Cat. Okay, and then let's level up Pedro real quick since he's here to level. All of his rolls are shit. So let's go Fatigue, Resolve, and Hit Points. And we'll give him Steel Brow. Okay. Okay. What else have we got here? I'm tempted to take the bandit mission. Because I'm looking at our gang and I'm thinking, like, I think we can probably take bandit raiders. Now, the risk would be, we're not very high level. The risk would be them having like 3 bandit marksmen that just rip us apart with archery. Because we're fairly vulnerable to that, to be honest. We've got multiple two-handers. We've got Tams, who has his spear thing. We've got Jackalore with the axe up in the front line, who's been doing very solid work, but is a little bit vulnerable due to having the axe. You know, it's, can be an issue. Hey, Duper Diggs, thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate ya. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to keep that in mind, but I'm not going to do either of those yet. I'm going to run one more mission here. Let's head down to Esbach and see what they got for us. Maybe we can hire a hunter down here, because they have a Fletcher. We might be able to get a better ranged character or a better ranged weapon for our archer. And let's see what quest they have. They have a quest to Beasts. What's this worth for us? Need to be paid more? Okay. Let's hunt down the beasts. Hopefully it's just wolves or a small group of Noxaires or something, and we can just rip them up. Oh! It did occur. It just took the rest of the day to finish. Okay, so we've fulfilled the ambition. Everyone's in good spirits, and we've gained renown. They hadn't the merest clue we were coming, like wheat before our scythes. Speak for yourself. I'm no farmer. Okay, another challenge conquered. We're up to, that was the camp button. We're up to 668 renown. Pretty good. Let's keep following these tracks real quick and see what monsters these are. Oh, 4 direwolves. Oh yeah, wipe them out. Wipe them out! Yep, here they come, and they're just gonna get murdered. We've got, with the number of long weapons we've got in the secondary line, it's not going to be a challenge. Lothar, come up there. Cat, flank that way. Whack! Okay, that's one dead. Give me a stun. Nope. Darn. Let's get a shield up. Let's get a stab on him. And get a couple of hits off. Excellent. He's already routing. And Johann can come up here and spear him, or not. There we go. We've already cut him down to 2. Oh, God. Oh, the pain. Wow. Johann, you are not good at this right now. I think he's thinking too much about murder and not enough about defense. Hold on just a minute. Also hold on just a minute. You also need to wait for Daisy to advance. Kill him. Get a couple stabs. No, nothing. Wow. Let's try to get a stun. There we go. Got the stun. That almost turned nasty right there. Johann actually took some damage, which I was not honestly anticipating. I was expecting to take, like, no damage here, but, it happens. There we go. And shoot. Alright, finish him off. Back him down. Oh, and Cat gets the kill. There we go. 2 adrenaline glands, 1 unusually large wolf pelt, and some cash from the village. A nice, easy payday. And I think we got a level off that, didn't we? We got 2. Lothar the dwarf leveled up, so we'll level up his melee skill, his ranged defense, and his resolve. And give him Colossus to give him up to 87 hit points. Very good. Cat Neko, we can give you... your melee stats are pretty bad, so I think what I'm actually going to do is level up both your defenses and your resolve to make you kind of a tankier character-ish. And give you Steel Brow. Alright, back to Esbach. Got the money. No more disappearing villagers. Let's see if they have an archer for sale. They don't have any good bows right there, but I actually meant to click on this. So, they've got lumberjacks and a day tailor. Hartbert the woodsman has a large and sturdy build, apparently, so he's another thick boy. Hey, Fletcher, what ranged weapons do you have? You have crossbows, so you have a more powerful crossbow. He has infamous axes. So what's the difference here? So this is a legendary weapon. They're not very legendary. They cost 1 less fatigue and they do like 4 more damage. That's not very good. I'm gonna sell that wolf pelt, and I'll keep the adrenaline glands because we can forge them into something, I'm sure. I will, however, sell this padded circo because we don't need that. I could go hunting bow for longer range, or I could go crossbow for higher damage. I'm gonna go crossbow because so far we're firing mainly at pretty short range. So let's buy that. And we'll give that to Althea in place of her light crossbow. And we'll sell the light crossbow. Okay, that's fine. Pelts are forgeable, yes, but I didn't want to really forge them right now, so... yeah, they're infamous for being really expensive and not really very good. That must be it. Don't have anything else in this town. Well, let's head back up to Schmelzheim. The most funnily named German village. Now that they're very friendly for us, we might actually be able to make some money buying salt. I mean, not right now, because they have ambush trade routes. And their warehouse is burned down. But, eventually. Yeah. It's not worth buying anything here. Okay. I don't want to do anything at Schmelzheim right now. Let's hit Dolmen again, see if they have anything for us last minute here. Good old Schmelzheim, worth its salt. That's right. Schmelzheim's a good place to be. We like it. They like us. We like them. Once they deal with their bandit problem, they'll probably be a good place to buy. Especially because you might be able to buy salt from there and just bring it down to Dolmen and make a buck off it. I've got some good contracts here. Exploring Ruins of Stormwatch Keep. Okay. Some way to the north. Let's think about it, because that's not much money. Brigands. 690. Okay. Oh, that's that Red Eagle's den. Didn't they have a couple of marksmen? Let's camp for a minute. I want to see if I can get another ranged characters. Okay, so now we can do the battle standard, or we can visit every settlement. I'm going to go battle standard because it will be useful to have that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It'll only take 2,000 crowns, which we're close to having anyway. Oh, so this is, I'm the fencing master of this town, but I teach discipline and patience before anyone can so much as touch a sword, and this damned student of mine has neither. Okay, we'll take him. He's free. That's fine. I'm cool with that. So he's an apprentice, he's bright, and he's irrational. And he has 2 stars in melee skill. I'll buy that for $1. Sure. Yeah, Jimbo, you actually only spend 1,000, but you have to have 2,000 before you can finish you know what I'm saying. Yeah, honestly, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to give Tams a shield and weapon to go back in the front lines. Or, actually, I'll give him a Godendag. I will swap out Daisy, Jimbo, Johann, Balin, Stalin. I'm actually going to pull Johann off the line. And we're going to put Sigmund back here with the Spetum. Because Sigmund is bright, so he'll level up quickly. He's an apprentice, so he'll level up double quickly, because he gets plus 20% experience. He is irrational, which is unfortunate, because his resolve is not high. But he's got 2 stars in melee skill, so I can easily make him a pretty good melee combatant. And yeah, Johann and Volker are gonna spend a little bit of time sitting back here. We'll swap him out as we go. Yes, give him student for yet another another plus 20%, so that he gains experience half again as fast as anybody. So now, yeah, okay. We'll go find Stormwatch Keep. We can do that. That won't be no trouble. Somewhere along the region of Roofmeyer to the north. There you go. Where was it? Where is it? I don't even see it. I literally don't see it. Oh, there it is. It was behind a cloud. Okay, well, there's the ruins of Stormwatch Keep. Alright, folks, I think that's going to be it for this stream. I do have other things I need to do tonight, unfortunately. So there's my 250 crowns. We're up to 1,500. We have got a good little thing going here. We've got a good posse, 14 people, all battle-hardened except for Sigmund, who will become battle-hardened very quickly. We've got good gear. We've got good stats. We've got just the thickest of boys leading our front line. Nobody up here is less than 60 HP. Erie-Wax is the lowest with 66. Everybody else is high 70s, low 80s. We are doing solid work. Also, since good old Duper Diggs just subscribed, I need to name this guy after him. There we go, Duper Diggs. All right. So, I think this is a good place to call it. We're doing well. We're going to have some fun next time. Tune in next week for more of the same. If you liked this stream, of course, make sure to like the stream. Hit the little bell icon if you want to be warned every time I go and do anything on YouTube. Helps out. And have some fun, guys. I really appreciate all of your patronage, your excitement, your commentary, everything that you do here on the channel. Wouldn't be the same without you. So thanks very much once again, and I'll see you in the next one.